Very warm good morning, my dear students. Hope you all are doing great at home and enjoying your online classes. Today I am here with the new chapter of grammar, which is lesson number 13, which is simple past tense. So at first, we will read some sentences. Read the following sentences. The first sentence is, I cooked breakfast yesterday. Here you can see the underlined word is verb, as you already know about verbs. So, this word is verb. The next sentence is, they danced gracefully last Friday. Here in this sentence, the word danced is a verb. And in the next sentence, she ate the cake last night. The ate is verb. So, the underlined words are all verbs. These verbs are in simple past tense. In this tense, we use to express the actions that took place in past, and we use the past form of the verb. Which means in the simple past tense, we use to indicate an action that has already happened before speaking. Okay, and in this sentence, we will use which form of the verb? Yes, we will use the past form of the verb. So here are some time expressions that denotes past action, which are yesterday, last night, a week ago, the another day, and this morning, etc. So these are some words which shows the expression which denotes the past action. Okay. So again we will read out these sentences. I cooked breakfast yesterday. They danced gracefully last Friday. She ate the cake last night. So students, be careful and read out these three sentences carefully, because we will know some more about these sentences. Here you have noticed in the first two sentences how the verbs cook and dance changed in the form when used in the past tense. How about the verb ate in the last sentence? Have you noticed some differences among these three sentences? Let's find out what are they. Here we go. The verb cooked and dance are regular verbs. We form the regular past tense of the verb by adding d or ed. Let's study the rules in forming the regular past tense of the verb. Okay? So the first rule is, we will add d or to the verbs that end in e. And some examples are vote, voted. Here you can see the verb vote spells as V-O-T-E and ends in E. That's why we have added D at the end of the verb to change the verb as a past form of the verb. And the next one is erase. And when we will change the verb erase as a past form of verb, so it will become erased, arrange, arranged. Okay, the next rule is, we will add ed to the most verbs ending in a consonant. And you know what is consonant? Any of the letters of the English alphabet except A, E, I, O, U are known as consonants. And some examples are, so the first word is call, and it will become called when we will use as a past form of the verb. Help changed as a helped, clean changed as a cleaned. Here you can see these three words end with the consonant L, P, N. So that's why we have added ed at the end of the words. The next rule is, for the verbs ending in Y, change Y to I and add ed. And some examples are cry. Here you can see the spelling of cry is C-R-Y and the word ended with Y. That's why we have changed Y with I and we have added ed at the end. So the word became cried. Study changed as a studied. Copy changed as a copied for the past form of the verb. The next one is, she ate the cake last night. This is the last sentence. Does the verb end in D or ED? No. That's why let's read these verbs. Eat, ate, see, saw, write, wrote. Ate, saw and wrote are the past tense of the words eat, see and write. These are irregular verbs, and irregular verbs also talk about the past time. However, their past form are formed by changing their spellings. Okay? Here are some examples of irregular verbs. Here I have shown in the table that the left side is of verb root form and the right one is past form. So, go, become, went, come, came, know, knew, do, did, sit, sat, sing, sung, speak, spoke. Okay, these are the past form of the irregular verbs. I hope that you all have cleared about the simple past tense. So let's move to the exercise part. So the first exercise is underline the correct past tense from the following verbs. And the first one is see, and the options are seed, saw and sawed. Here you can see the word see is a irregular verb. So here the past form of the verb will change the spelling. That's why the right form of the verb will be saw. The next one is cut, and the options are cut, cutted and cut. Here the right form of the past tense of verb will be cut. The next one is tell, and the options are telled, told, telled it. And the right form of the past form of the verb will be told, because this one is also the irregular verb. That's why the spelling has changed. The next one is choose, and the options are chose, chose, choosed. And the right past form of verb will be choose. And the last one is write, and the options are writed, wrote, wrote. And the right past form of the verb will be wrote. Let's move to the next question. The next question is fill in the blanks with past form of the given verbs. Here in this sentence, what you have to do, you have to fill the blanks with the correct form of the verb. The first one is I dash a fairy tale last night. Here you can see the verb is given read. So the sentence is of simple past tense. So we will change the verb read with the past form of the verb, and the answer will be read. Here you can see the spellings are same, but the pronunciation of both the forms are different. So when we will read out as a root form of the verb, we will read it as a read, and when the form will become past, so we will read as a read. So the final answer is I read a fairy tale last night. The next one is Aladdin dash a magic lamp, and the given verb is find. So here we have to change the root form of the verb as the past form of the verb. So the past form of the verb is found, and the answer will be Aladdin found a magic lamp. The next one is Tanya dash a lame excuse for coming late, and the given verb is make. So we will change this verb as a past form of the verb, and the answer will be made. And the final answer is Tanya made a lame excuse for coming late. The next one is the rabbit dash fast, and the given verb is run, and the past form of the verb is ran. So the final answer is the rabbit ran fast. The next sentence is the flight dash off at 6 a.m. and the given verb is take, and we have to change the verb as the past form of the verb, and the past form of the verb take will be took. And the final statement is the flight took off at 6 a.m. Let's move to the next question, and the next question is change the following sentences into simple past tense. Okay, here what you have to do, you have to change the sentences into simple past tense. So the first one is aeroplanes fly high in the sky. As you can see, this sentence is past present tense and we have to change this sentence as a simple past tense. So here you can see the verb is fly and we have to change the verb as a past form of the verb. So the answer will be aeroplane flew high in the sky. The next one is you write poems. Here you can see the verb is write and we have to change the root form of the verb as a past form of the verb. So the past form of write will be wrote. And the answer is you wrote poems. The next one is I give my books to my mate's son. Here you can see the verb is give and we have to change the verb as the past form of the verb. So the answer will be I gave my books to my mate's son. Okay. The next one is we share our toys also. Here you can see in this sentence, share is a verb. So we have to change the verb as a past form of the verb. So the answer will be we shared our toys also. Here you can see the verb share ended with E. That's why we have added D at the end of the verb. The next one is the teachers check our notebooks. Here you can see the verb is check and we have to change this verb to convert the sentence as a simple past tense. So the final answer is the teachers checked our notebooks. Here you can see the verb checked ended with the consonant. That's why we have added ed at the end of the verb. So the final answer is the teachers checked our notebooks. This is it for today. We will meet in our next video with a new chapter. So till then, stay safe at home and enjoy your studies. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye and take care.